What's up, New Jack? New Jack in the building. What's going on? Charles Brown, what's up? What's up? Miss G, I see you. Oh man, yeah, we're gonna get into this live. Want to tell you guys something. Now, I'm gonna wait till a couple more people get in here to tell you guys what's been going on down here, man. It's insane. You know, we've been fighting with this weather. Oh man, it's a trip. Trucker D, Ray Lion Bullets, young CEO. What's up, baby? Yeah, man. So telling you guys as y'all coming in, Patrick Hill, Tony Washington, D Sward, Deja B, Billionaire, what's up? Antonio Belcher, what's up? Jamie Chisholm, what's up? Kevin Thomas, Pat Watson, 772 Kingpin, Christopher Molden, Wallace Riggs, Kelsey Drake, Kaiser Drake, Tara Spearman, what's up? A-Bar, Travis Nichols, look at all my people in here. Bangum Black, what it do? Nigel Turkwash, what's up, fam? What it do? Kimmer, I'll get that together. Star Tyler, what's up? Justin, Julian Smith, LaQuisha Dawes, what's up, sis? Jarrell Singleton, Trunk Shoes, Rob Moss, Will Allen, Icor, what's up? Jeanette Kelly, Willie Saunders, Jasmine Taylor, what's up? My Runcha B. Oh, look at my fam in this thing. O'Neal Thomas, my brother. Man, I always appreciate you, man. Always coming through. Man, I can't thank you enough for all you do for the channel and on the channel. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you for real. O'Neal Thomas, appreciate you. Claudio, what's up? SSG Shumpert in the building. My bro be getting it in the gym. Monroe Views. Concord, what's up? Trucking with Chuck. What's up, Chuck? Yeah, man. So for the last week straight, man, we've been having some crazy weather. Now, they said we was going to flood, all different kinds of things. And in my neighborhood, we semi-flooded, we couldn't even get off the street, so this weather is like today. The sun is shining, but we having thunder clouds and thunder is thundering and lightning right now, with the sun fully out. So it's been raining and power been going in and out, blanking in and out. Man, it's been crazy for a week straight, So that's another thing. And now I want to take the time and say rest in peace to Mayor Kip Holden. A mayor that acknowledged me. He passed away, and also who helped me, hide my record from peeping eyes. You know what I'm saying? This guy did wonders, and rest in peace to him. So rest in peace, Mayor Kip Holding. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But anyway. It's just a lot. Marvin Fields, be inspired to travel. I see you guys. So yeah, now y'all remember on the last episode, the last live we did, I told you guys something was gonna be coming up. Now, how I'm gonna tell this story? Miss McCoy Loca, I see you. Gerald McKinney. How I'm gonna tell this one? I'm gonna catch it from 2 weeks later. SSG, man, I appreciate you, brother. I really do. I appreciate you. Ethics Morals, there you go. Hakeem Salem or Hakeem Salem. Okay, I'm gonna catch this from 2 weeks later. But when I'm telling y'all this story, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all background and things that have been happening every time I get up to a story that has that background, because a lot been happening. But in order to get to the part that I want to tell you about a certain CO, I have to jump up 2 weeks later. But I'm also gonna be telling you other things that he been doing, to get to this point. so you guys will understand, you know, it don't totally justify something, but you know, it's just something that couldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And how people conduct themselves, that's strictly on them. But you know, how New Jack roll, that's another thing. And plus, I'm not gonna be saying a lot of names in the process of telling a certain part. So you guys will understand when I get to that part. You know, Pharaoh, man, I appreciate the donation. Appreciate you. You know, anonymous anomaly. Welcome in, welcome in. Elliot, what's up? Sam, the real EJ. All my people in the building for real. So yeah, so we're gonna get past this algorithm thing. Mad Champ 05 in the house, and we're gonna get busy, you know. Yeah, so like I told y'all, it's a lot of things that I didn't finalize. You know, I have been having them on hold for a minute because so much been going on, and you know, I like to be the person that everybody deal with. So a lot of this been me trying to take care of it and not letting different people handle that on my behalf, which I've been working on my downtime on the community center. So I hired a professional company for that to actually help me go in to recruit youngsters and things like that. For the first year, we're not going to be doing a lot of stay on campus. You know, we're going to offer the programs for the first year. And probably that next summer coming up, we'll have that summer camp where kids staying over and things like that. But a lot of this is there now, you know. So I had a lot of time to do some things and I took advantage of that, you know. So man, I appreciate every last one of you guys for all the motivation and everything you do on the channel. Don't think you ain't, you there. I appreciate you. So yeah. So as soon as we get past this, we're gonna get started with this. Now, remember what I said. I'm gonna be kind of jumping here and there through this story because I'm gonna be giving you background because of all parts. You know what I mean? Because we're going 2 weeks up. We're going about 2 weeks up, somewhere in that vicinity. You know, this is kind of like when a lot of things, you know, started to happen even more so. Put it like that, even more so. Key to the city. What's up? Okay. We in this thing. So a couple more minutes. Well, a minute or so, and we're gonna get popping. Spencer Pinkston, what's up? Man, but O'Neal Thomas, man, I really appreciate you, man. I see you come in, man. You really supporting this cause, man, because it's a very serious cause. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I could be doing other things with my time as well. You know what I'm saying? I've been had a headache and been wanting to call it quits, but I never let that get me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this is something that needs to be done, and it needs more of us to get involved and do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it's getting more sickening as days and time go by. You know, so yeah, you know, high pitch. I see you, Loki Joker. What's up? We see you. We see you. New Jack in the building. Yeah. So it's the AM. Ready you either you don't. That shit don't matter to me. All you inmates better get your ass on y'all feet. Get up now. We woke up by Bali, Chin, and Allen, the three most corrupt COs in the building. We know why Allen is the way he is, you know, because of what those guys did to him, you know what I'm saying, at workforce or whatever. But his whole Allen as a person didn't change. That's why I say prison don't just change the inmates, it changed the COs as well. You know, so a lot of COs, I wasn't blaming for a lot of things that happened that could have been prevented, but you know, I also seen in their aspect, you know, they had to put on a tougher exterior. All inmates aren't, you know, good-hearted inmates, you know. So yeah, man, I appreciate it, O'Neal. I appreciate it. You know, so it's so anyway, they wakes us up, we get up, we start getting ourselves together. Now, We walk outside, New Jack all together. We sitting there. Nothing really happens. Everybody just coming out early morning. We having more people come out this morning than normal mornings. You know what I mean? So we start seeing different dorms flood out. They coming out, they want to get child, or they out for one reason or another this morning. But they coming out, and all we see is this. Yeah, bitch, boom, boom, boom. Ah! We see Pook come out of nowhere, punch Niquay 3 times, boom, 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 pick Niquay up and slam Niquay, damn near break Niquay back. Now, shit had been getting serious. Shit had been getting real serious with them over the week. Niquay had to even pop Pook with a battery shot, because second lieutenant started coming to get Pook. This shit has never stopped, and every time it's a different excuse why second lieutenant coming to get that man. You know what I mean? So, but everybody know what's up. Even Niquay know what's up with that situation. But he didn't pop Niquay and took off. Now, a lot of these stories, you're going to have to understand, these are things that's happening. The big part of these stories are coming, but these are things that happen. So Niquay laying on the ground screaming about his back. Oh, you bitch, I'm going to kill you, bitch, I'm going to kill you. Saying what he going to do to Pook or whatever. So now we done got another shipment of inmates in. So everybody's sitting around laughing. Damn, that nigga just slammed that bitch or whatever, So Niquay see this little dude laughing. I don't know this little dude. Niquay see this little dude laughing. Niquay get off the ground. Bitch, you laughing at me, huh? Boom! Punch the dude in the face and split his shit. Cause he laughing. Now all these dudes laughing, everybody. Niquay, that's some down bad shit. That man ain't the only one that was out here laughing. We always laughing at your ass. But Niquay, this is why I don't like Niquay. Because of the type of person Niquay is. JB, I appreciate the donation. You done got up off the ground because this man was laughing at you and punched this man and split his shit. This man over there hollering and leaking, and it's a young little green dude. This dude don't, he was just laughing because the shit was funny how it happened. It was more funny than violent. You feel what I'm saying? It was more a funnier situation than a violent situation, So he laughed, and Niquay got mad and got up and punched this man. So everybody just shooting insults towards Niquay, and Niquay, man, fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. I don't care. I'll punch that bitch in this shit again. Let that bitch laugh at me again. I'll punch that bitch. So dudes come walking little one off and shit like that. And I'm looking like, man, now they up to no good walking this little man off. So the situation kind of cooled down in the morning, but it's getting more serious with Niquay and Pook every time, because Niquay feelings involved with this shit. Pook done got Niquay feelings involved, and now you done start up and carrying on with second lieutenant. Y'all done got into a full romance going on because second lieutenant come and pick this boy up every other day, and taking this boy somewhere, And it ain't like other prisons. When you leave out that gate, we can't come behind you. You know what I'm saying? So we can't go see what they doing when they go there. All we can do is speculate. You know what I mean? So anyway, that happened. Now, we all sit out there, talk about this, wait for a few, and we head to Chow. Now, as soon as we get in Chow, we don't make it through the goddamn door. Boom, 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 boom. It's fights breaking out. It's a Chow Hall brawl. They going in. Boom, 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 boom. Dudes fighting everywhere this morning. So they stops us at the door. Nah, go back. Head back. We pissed off. Boy, nigga stomach growling this morning. Everybody hungry. And this particular day, I'm telling you about what these particular 2 days I'm telling you about. I can remember these like this shit happened yesterday. So they in there fighting. Now, dudes told me this is Prime Prairie and Catahoula in there fighting. These dudes done got into it for some reason, but they in there just punching each other down and slamming each other, all kind of shit like that, you know. So now remember, I told y'all once before, you can always tell when some serious shit is about to happen because it's like the energy. Travis Nichols, I appreciate the donation. I really do, brother. I appreciate you. You can always tell when some shit is about to happen because little things that leads up to that point, you know, so it don't never catch you by surprise. Bunny Baby 79, Zenny, I see you, Zenny 90 DD, I see you, baby. I see you, you know, and I keep glancing, you know what I'm saying, but trying to get through this story because this one is a real, once we get to a certain part, yeah, this bothered me for a minute because that's why I named it, you know, a tough choice. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's in the title. But anyway, so that fight happening, we kind of stick around and linger around to see, you know, what we can. And we can't see, we can just hear. Man, we hear the COs rushing up in that bitch. They hitting dudes, but them dudes still fighting. They still carrying on badly. They in there, boom, 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 beating each other, senseless. Okay. So when they start bringing dudes out, they start zip tying dudes, bringing dudes out while dudes still fighting. They pushing us on. Get your ass. Told y'all get back to the barracks. Get your ass back to the barracks. So now, Naja Turkwash, I appreciate the donation. Appreciate you too, sis. Appreciate you. So real, what's up? You know, so we can't stay there no longer. We have to go back to the barracks. So they send us back to the barracks. Now, we get back to the barracks. We cooling. Now, this shit must be still going on because you see most COs rushing. You can hear all the commotion and the confusion going on, even though we can't see everything that's going on. I was working out right before this, before I did this episode. Anyway, but we can hear this type of shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? It's so much happening in this day, and everybody trying to peep and see what's happening. This shit done kicked off early this morning. So we cooling. Let me turn this down a little bit. We cooling or whatever. Now, for the longest, and I'm telling this story different. I ain't telling this story with no cliffhangers, with none of that. I'm just coming straight up and direct. Now, Dram hadn't disappeared out of sight ever since TiVo had them bust up him and his brother. You know what I'm saying? So he hadn't disappeared. So we seeing Dram this morning. Dram then bulked up, got his weight up. Man, now we seen him walking through. It's almost like he pumping himself up for something. He got the queens with him. You know, they over there talking. Shit, I'm nosy. I want to see what's going on. I head over there. He over there. Yeah, I'm about to beat this bitch up today. Yeah, bitch, you ain't gonna come over here and do me like that, just straight disrespect me and think I was gonna let you not one dram. Shit, not one dram. You know, and as you guys know, that was a little saying back in the day. Not one dram, not one this, one that, shit like that. Anyway, so he over there carrying on bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, he think he was just gonna do me like this and that was gonna be that. But nah, I ain't letting that shit pop like that. So the queens over there talking about watching his back when he go call TiVo hands or whatever. So I'm still over there sitting there talking to Teaking them. He walks in to the Queen's barracks, you know, with his brother Mouse. So they stand there for a minute. They come back out. You know, I'm looking at him. Something look different, but I ain't, you know, it ain't against me, so I ain't too, you know, curious on that situation. Anyway, they come out. They like, soon we see that bitch. Now, they didn't see TiVo for about an hour or two after all the shit happened at Child. Moody Styles, I see you, baby. What's up, Moody? You done crept into second place, huh? Yeah, you the channel second, number 2 donor, huh? My boy. Yeah, I looked at the numbers. You the channel number 2 donor. Okay, so anyway, So they end up seeing him as time passed by. He walking with Dram Crew. They see him. They go up to him. He go up to him, say, bitch, yeah, I want my one again. Let's go. We got to get back at that. We got it's wreck, bitch. Come on. So T-Bo like, bitch, you want to go again? You know, this is literally the commentary between them. You want to go again? Yeah, I want to go again, bitch. Yeah. Man, I just beat you in. Man, hold on. So both of them start coming out their shirt. You know, that's normally something inmates, they'll box like they is or whatever. But this letting you know they about to get into it good. So when you come out your shirt, you feel more comfortable anyway. Why? Because you know it's least likely that a dude got a weapon on him or something like that. So, you know, they both come out their shirts, giving dudes that false sense of or whatever. TJ Naptown. So anyway, DJ Green, what's up? So anyway, they talk for a minute. They back and forth talking. Yeah, bitch. I'm telling you, y'all about to see this whole ass nigga know he called me at a bad time, bitch. I was going through depression. I was going through everything. He out there just telling all his little business out there or whatever, because he's real mad that him and his brother got beat up. Now, they got their shirts off. They talking to the little crews, and Dram talking to the queens, you know, doing a little, yeah, watch them bitches, don't let them bitches get close. Remember to fuck this boy up. That's how it is. And T-Bo talking to his people or whatever. Man, watch this. What I'm about to do this boy. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, watch what I'm about to do to this boy, man. You know, this is what I'm assuming he's saying. You can't hear him, but this is what I'm assuming that he's telling them. You know, yeah, I'm about to fuck that boy. Watch how I do him this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sledge him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so finally, after all this talking and going backwards and forward, they line up. We like, ooh, that boy Dram and put that muscle back in them spots. That boy ready. So they line up. Come on. Bow, bow, bow. T-Bo drop him. Boom, boom, boom. Damn. He dropped the man quicker than he did last time. Dram, get up. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah. Here, T-Bo, bitch. Come on. You got to do better than that whole ass nigga. Huh? Bah! Drop him again. Drop Dram again. Dram, get back up. Everybody like, damn, this boy just did all that working out and look good like that, and he just falling like that. Every time he get popped, he just falling. You know what I'm saying? This shit looks almost ridiculous. You know, you look worse than you did the last run or whatever. So, oh shit. Somebody who that is. Ray Line. Bro. Okay. Yeah, bro. I never forget it, bro. So he get back up. Boom, 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 boom. They locking. Boom, 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 boom. Dram go down again. Dram get back up slow. He getting up slow, you know. So somehow they get back in the lock. Boom, boom, boom. And they go into like a wrestling mode where they holding each other and punching each other. So they doing this. He boom, 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 boom. T-Bo hitting him. Boom, boom. Dram hitting him. T-Bo, boom, boom. The next time Dram hit this man just started hollering. Boom. Oh. Yeah, Ray. Yeah. Dram poking this man. Phyllis Jackson Husky, what's up, sis? I appreciate the donation. Dram start poking this man. He poking this man all in his face. He hit this man everywhere he can hit this man. Anywhere a puncher go, he punching this man with that bitch. He hitting this man. Dude hollering. Dude trying to get out of his grasp, you know, because he still got him, you know, around his neck. And he's trying to get out of his grasp, but he can't, you know, and Dram hitting him. And now when he hitting him, every time his hand come back, blood coming back. Every time his hand come back, blood coming back. Everybody out there, oh, he's jugging this man. He jugged this man. After a while, you see T-Bo stop resisting, like struggling to pull away because he losing blood. So he getting weaker. You know, that's my take on the shit. So girls hate. What's up? Girls is hate. I done seen your name before, man, but it's far away. I get you. But anyway, so he's trying, he didn't stop trying to pull away from the man. He's going down, both of them going down to the ground now. Like Tebow falling, Dram falling, but Dram on top of him, steady hitting him with this bitch. He hit that man and hit that man and hit him and hit him and hit him until he can't do it no more. He cutting all his own goddamn hand at this point, hitting this dude. You know what I'm saying? So he immediately, once he see that man is down and ain't getting up and can't get up, he hit him a couple more times and he gets up and go to his crew. Yeah, which one of y'all bitches won't do it? Yeah, y'all with this nigga. Which one of y'all bitches? Man, come on, Dram, get back, bro. Come on, man, get back with that bitch, bro. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I want y'all. Who run this bitch, huh? Who run this bitch? Who run it? This is what he doing to the crew. He done came back and took his crew over again. Stabbing this man, then poked this man up, and he done took his crew back again. And Mouse sitting there laughing. You know, now this is when I want to say I started to have ill feelings towards Mouse. Because the rest of the queens was just as shocked, you know, as we was. Like, man, this supposed to be a one-on-one fight. And dudes normally honor that because who wants another dude to come keep pulling this sneaky shit? That means dudes was doing it already, but it wasn't a lot of dudes that are pulling this sneaky ass shit. You know, jug you up after they asked you to fight a one-on-one fight. Now they done pulled out a weapon and jugged you up. So everybody frowned up on this. Only people that's happy is Dram and Mouse. Even the queens over there looking like, man, y'all ain't had to do it like that. Like, if you weren't gonna fight the man, like you said, we wouldn't even came over here. You know, this the queen saying this shit. And we feeling the same way, like, damn, Dram, man, if you were gonna fight the man, you should have fought the man. Man, beat your ass. You don't get no stripes off that you caught the man off guard and jugged that man up like that. You don't get no stripes off that. You know what I'm saying? You don't get none of that. You know, so yeah, that's what he do. He jugged this man up and gets his crew back. Now, I'm going to fast forward past what the COs do because all they do is come back in, put us in the barracks for a minute, you know, and get him out of there, do all this senseless hollering that they do. They're going to find this out, find that out, what they always do, you know. So anyway, we going to go up to around right before noon chow. Now, everybody back out cooling. You know, you see Dram sitting off in the distance with his crew. He talking to him. And he kept the weapon on him all day. That's how he know how he played that foul shit. He kept the weapon on him all day. You know what I'm saying? Because he knowing, you know, dudes will let your ass have it. Big Logic, what's up? You know, dudes will let your ass have it. You know, you ain't earned that fair and square. You jugged that man and caught that man off guard when you jugged him. You ain't want to have a legit knife fight either. So anyway, so everybody's sitting off. And I meant to put conform in the title, but I just didn't, you know, because I didn't know, you know, if they had a lot to do with our lives being taken down and things like that happening and lives being cut and freezing or whatever. So I just left it out. But conforming is a thing. So anyway, now everybody cooling, they going by, everybody on, you can see the shoes on dude's feet, you know, everybody is pretty much, you know, on guard or whatever. Andrew Goodman, what's up? Everybody is on guard. They got shoes on. Now, dudes start to kind of relax a little. Some dudes popping out games and some dudes just sitting there watching everything that move, especially the timid green dudes. They watching everything. They so jumpy out there today because so much didn't happen in this day already. Now, we cooling. We just talking. Me and the crew just talking. We talking between each other. Now, this was the shit that got us. We sitting there talking. Dudes say, y'all gotta come see this shit. We go haul ass over there to G Barracks. When we get in G Barracks, this is all we see. Bam, bam, bam. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. Yeah, get his ass. Boom. Watch out. Bah, bah. I'm telling you, this is what I'm seeing. Yeah. Boom. boom. We see about the whole Bossier City. We see about all these little dudes on Moan ass. They beating the shit out of Moan. They got Moan in a circle. Now I'm gonna give you the background on that, why it came to this too. They got Moan in a circle. They punching Moan, but Moan still swinging at him. But this is too many dudes on his ass. He's swinging. These little dudes, boom, boom. Now when they get him dog shit tied and his punches ain't got no effect at all, they go in on his ass. They move in. Boom, 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 boom. They beating him and they stomping and they moan on the ground like this. He on the ground like that. They punishing him. Bam, bam. Bitch, this for the air, bitch. Boom. Now, leading up to this, Moan, as he normally do, come on, let's go. I want some dick. Went and got this little dude named Al from Bossier City. Now, I guess these dudes, I want to say they took a minute and plotted how they was going to do this, but he had to bust this little dude Al completely open. He bust this little dude from Bossier City completely. Now, this Bossier City Max. It's a regular Bossier City and it's a Bossier City Max. The Al was from Bossier City Max. So, anyway, so they got him on the ground, busting him up, and they talking about this for Al, this, and everybody like, oh, yeah, beat that bitch. All these dudes. Moan ain't never ran a foul against New Jack, so, that wasn't our thing, and we ain't rooting that shit on, but, we want to see him get his little issue too. He been doing this to a lot of dudes. They beat his ass. They stomping. They stomp Moan. Now, where they fucked up at is they stomp him, and he on the ground. He can't get up. His nose look like it's broke. All this, I say look like, But anyway, NLDs, what's up? Tiger Jr., what it do? Haley Andrews. So, my busy life. So, he on the ground. They leave him out. Instead of finishing him, they leave him out. Dude's like, man, what y'all doing, man? Go finish that boy. Go finish him. And evidently, they ain't about the finishing game. Everybody ain't, now don't get it wrong. Everybody in prison ain't a killer. Everybody ain't gonna stab you. Everybody ain't got the heart to do it. They ain't got the capacity to kill. You know what I'm saying? So I guess these dudes just didn't. They figure an ass whooping like this would suffice. It's enough, So they beat him and they left Moan like this, Now, when I get to a certain story, I'm going to dwell there for a minute. So I want you guys to know. And I'm just telling you all these things that led up into this, but all these situations, it ain't over with a lot of things. So anyway, they left Moan alive. They beat Moan like this, and they left Moan alive. Or whatever. So, King J, man, I appreciate the donation. I really do, people. I appreciate you. So, they dudes yelling, man, y'all better finish that boy, man. That boy coming back. Y'all better finish that boy. These little dudes ain't on that. They figure they got their get back for their homeboy. They got their get back for their homeboy, Al. So they ain't really worried about nothing else. Anyway, they left Moan alive. All right, so Moan lay there, dudes just sit there looking at him, laughing. Now I want y'all to remember all this. They got dudes sitting around laughing at Moan. Moan trying to come to, but Moan he on his side. This big nigga on his side. He ain't on his stomach. He ain't on his back. He's on his side, on the ground, on his side. So we end up leaving the hell up out of there or whatever. We back on the outside. Now, whatever happened with Moan and his recovery, all that, we don't know how all that played out. But it played out in there some kind of way. We all back outside at this time. We cooling. Now, why I say conform, I want to show you. I told you a lot of dudes when they get turned out, they just don't conform to the shit. You know what I'm saying? And be down with it or whatever. Shamika, I see you. You know, don't conform to this or whatever. So what happens is we out there cooling. We see Janet, which is Keenan. He comes out, he walking. He go sits all by himself again. So now this dude named this a whole nother Paul, but his name Paul too. You know, I knew this guy too. His name was Paul. So, you know, I think it's Paul Padres or something like that. Paul Padres, you know. But he goes over there and talk to Janet. Janet giving up mad rhythm, you know, real queen style now, then conformed or whatever. They talk for a minute, they out there talking or whatever. Everybody looking, dudes who wanted to run up in Janet, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know I'm talking about Keenan, but I'm just saying that, you know, dudes that wanted to run up in Janet, they just sitting there looking. Bitch ain't won't give me none. Look at that. Look at that getting Paul all the playing shit. Yeah, dudes getting mad at this shit or whatever. So the conversation go on for a little minute. They gets up and they go walk in the barracks. Now, they don't go walk in their barracks. They go walk in another barracks. So everybody sitting up there talking. Oh, he about to get some of that ass. Oh, he about to get some of that sweet ass, man. Oh, dudes getting mad at this because they want it too. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, Janet Jackson then chose this dude. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So we cooling. All of a sudden, who do we see? Big Ori. Big Ori come out that bitch. Big Ori got 2 knives in his hand. 2 fucking knives in his hand. And goes in the same barrack. Oh, let's go. We take off. We get over there. Big Ori got this man. So we getting up. This man got his knee up towards his goddamn, you could say damn near towards his face. Big Ori stand over him. Yeah, you thought you was gonna fuck my bitch? Yeah, bitch. Yeah, It's how we doing. Janet Jackson has sat this man up, then conform, and now helping Ori lure other dudes that Ori won't in. This dude in there begging. Come on, man. Please don't stick me, bro. Don't stick me, man. Please, bro. Don't stick me with that bitch, bro. Don't stick me with that. Bitch, yeah. You gonna give me some of this ass is what you gonna do. Man, no, bro. Boom. Punch him with the weapon in his hand, but don't jug him. But punch him with that bitch. Make him think he was hit. You know, take his heart. So the only thing dude think about not the punch, but if dude then jugged him. So Ori know how to play this. Ori is a real predator. Ori is known for behavior like this. So he get dude up, dude get up, bitch get up, bitch get up, no. And he walk dude to the back. And I ain't gonna stick on this situation because I got a way more difficult situation to tell. You know, he takes dude to the back, punch dude a couple more times, coach dude in, and dude start coming out his clothes. Now, this ain't where this is the beginning of Janet Jackson, you know, conforming and helping Ori lower dudes in. Now, everybody not out here at this time to see this. You feel what I'm saying? And you might not hear about it. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of it's not even important. But what is important is he runs in this dude. And Janet Jackson helps him do this. He didn't conform and he helps him do this. So that situation happened. Now, the day going by, all the chirping starts to coming out. Keith Smith Cameron, I see you, baby. all the little chirping coming about, all the little shit that's been going on. Dudes got beef with. Now this time Short by us too. Short telling us little stuff that's been happening and things like that that's been going on or whatever. Because he hang with us, but he also do his own thing too. And his crew still locked up. And Cloud homeboys, are still out or whatever. So everybody just chirping. This whole day is chirping about all the shit that's to come. Because dudes got beef with this person, beef with that person. Miller the Wizard, I see you, baby. Twin Pyramid Honey. Yeah, got beef with this dude, beef with that dude. Now, this the shit. We gonna go all the way up to Last Child. We out there, we cooling. We start seeing the shoe showing. Now, you could tell the shoe showing. Because dudes get to walking from this crew over here to this crew over here, talking to these dudes. You can't hear what they saying, but this shit is about something. You feel me? Listen at the weather. It's thundering right now. It's going, and the sun is out, but it's the thunderstorms are loud. They rolling. So anyway, these dudes are going from one crew to another. Now, this also some dudes from Prime Prairie. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's Franklin Parish and Prime Prairie that's doing this. Now, what's been happening, it's been little fights between dudes that have been new, been in other prisons with dudes, but not in prisons with the dudes that they in the crew with, if you can understand that. You in my crew, but you was in another prison and you had a fight with this dude. Now you in my crew and he in another crew, like that. Y'all knew them when you got them. So this is what's going on. But they got dudes spaced out and they walking over from dude to dude. Now we start seeing weapons start to pass. So everybody start getting on their guard, start putting their back against their crew, against the wall, whatever you gonna do. Because in a fight like this, ain't no telling what's gonna happen in prison. You know what I'm saying? You could lose your life like that, just being oblivious to what the going on around you. So anyway, so this shit steady happening. And I'm talking to the crew. I'm like, man, this shit about to go down, bro. Like, man, let's go back in, run in, and go get our weapons, bro, because we don't know who they plotting on. You know what I'm saying? This time, we seeing this going on, but ain't no telling if this about them dudes or whoever. You don't know what it's about. So we all head back in to get whatever weapons we can scrounge up that we got, and we comes back out. As soon as we comes back out, man, you see dudes running all over the place. Wow, hitting dudes, jugging dudes. Man, shit is going haywire in this bitch. I'm talking about you got dudes that ain't got shit to do with it. They getting hit up. Man, this bitch going off. You got one dude picked up off his knees, off his feet against the barracks, and dude hitting him. This one dude got him up and another dude behind, right over his shoulder, hitting this dude. Man, we looking like, man, what the hell did happen? Now, this prison is packed to the goddamn Comanche. It ain't no other space that they can shove a dude in this prison at this time. So it's their fault why this shit is popping off like this. So this shit going on, we watching dudes drop left and right. We watching dudes drop over here, dudes drop over there. They started poking dudes. Man, these dudes trying to finish. No COs. Where the COs at? Where the CO? No COs. These dudes steady going in and finishing each other, hitting each other, finishing each other. Man, we like, man. But we on guard because your enemies will try to get your ass at this point too. So I see somebody say, congratulations, Deja. Well, I don't know what it's about, sis, but congratulations. But yeah. So, man, that weather getting stupid. So they started running to each other. Hitting each other everywhere. No COs, nowhere. Man, this shit is getting absolutely bloody. Dudes running around, falling, trying to get up out of there because they done been hit. They trying to get out, but there's nowhere to go. Dudes cutting them off and finishing them off. So this shit go on for about 20 minutes strong. And I think I'm actually downplaying it a little bit, how this actually happened. Because these dudes was in full stride, just dudes trying to run, catching them and hitting them, you know. And it's been coming because dudes been fighting this person, he fighting this person, and now the fighting shit is over with. No more fighting. We ain't getting no justice with that. So these dudes amp each other up. Finally, the COs come. They come in. I'm talking about immediately they come in. All you hear is one command: drop the weapons or get your ass on the ground. Ain't nobody paying attention. Them boys still going in super hard. Boom, boom, boom. We hit the deck. We hit the goddamn deck. They start I-40 stores. We hit the goddamn deck. They dropping these dudes, and these niggas still going at it hard. They hearing these shots let out. They ain't giving a damn about that. Rod Tate, what's up, baby? Yeah, they ain't giving Miss Dale. Yeah, they ain't giving a damn about that. These dudes still as the shots popping and their homeboys dropping or whoever, they still trying to get to the next dude. But we on the ground like, man, bro, because we know how these COs is. They trigger happy. Your ass getting away, you going to get popped and dropped. Simple as that. So we hit the deck. They start dropping these dudes. Now this a big ass mess with the dudes dropping each other, and the COs come and drop these dudes. They finally get this shit under control, and everybody get your ass back to the barracks now. Get back to the barracks. Now, this is where I was getting at. Those are things I told you about because those are things that's going to be important on the upcoming stories. But this is important. So we all get back to the barracks. They getting their situation done or whatever. You know, they taking care. It takes them forever. It takes them so long, they never let us back off lockdown. You know, we end up staying in the barracks all day. Had a couple fights that pop off in the barracks while they out there trying to assess that situation or whatever. You know, so this day, you know, everybody want this damn day to be over because too much going on. But this day don't end, you know. And I'm one of them that wanted this day to end, but it didn't end. So let's say all this shit got cleaned up or whatever, you know, and we on lockdown. Now everybody just kind of jokes themselves through this little lockdown or whatever, what we gotta do. And it's lockdown hour. Everybody start getting themselves together, getting ready to take it in. You see a couple dudes stay up. Now, I may have dropped off early as hell. You know, just speaking for myself. I may have dropped off early as hell, you know, and I can still hear while I'm asleep. I'm not a hard sleeper. Dudes still up around and playing, you know, different games and shit like that. Then you hear two dudes jump up over a game and jug each other up again in this process. COs come in, get them two dudes, or get him up, get that dude out of here. Now everybody in the racks, CO tell everybody get in the racks and go to sleep. We do. Now I remember this shit. I'm telling you, this is something I could never forget. And remember, I told you at this point, I'm not gonna be telling you too many names at this point, you know, because there was a situation, and I don't take nothing from this situation. I wish it wouldn't have had to come to this situation or whatever. So I remember being asleep, and dude's like, man, hey bro, get up. Now this is some dudes waking some other dudes up. You know, I'm getting up too because I hear him. He's like, hey man, Chin got another little dude in the bathroom. Now I'm gonna pause it right there. Chin got another little dude in the bathroom. Now this dude been going so hard. CO Chin, the dude, he don't want to violate. He just want to beat these dudes to death. He just want to beat them out their life. He got aggression, a frustration problem. So now unpause. He got a little dude in there now, bro. Man, little dude gotta be like a little C1, some shit like that, bro. This little dude ain't big worth the fuck. Now, right at that, when he's saying that, New Jack come running there. Hey, bro, he got Jacorian, man. He got Jacorian in the bathroom, bro. He beating Jacorian. Cal, get up, bro. Everybody get up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We get there. He trying to put his fist through Jacorian. And my little dog in the... Oh! Ain't no match. Decision. Man, what we gonna do, bro? What we gonna do? What we doing? What we doing, bro? What we doing? Man, I don't know, bro. This shit here, bro. Ain't no turning back after this. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back, bro. Like, this shit, your stomach get to turning upside down. Your spit get thick. You know, Shamika, I appreciate the donation. Appreciate you. Your spit get thick. You know, everything just your neck get the drawing up tight, because you knowing this is a decision that's gonna change your life. So come on, man. Hey, he killing him, bro. Come on, bro. We got to. Now, this is where I'm withholding things. We move in. All you see is dudes. Oh, what the hell y'all doing? Boom, bitch. Boom, boom, boom. Every way you turn. Boom, boom, boom. This CO started to fight those dudes back. He was fighting those dudes back with everything he had. Plus, he had the ego of authority, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm in control still. He ain't realizing he wasn't in control. You know, he's still hitting dudes. Boom, boom. Then big stupid man come back and pow, slide his ass. He takes off to the back of the shower. He's pursued back there. Boom, boom. Now, Lil Jacorian on the ground. Now, I'm gonna say this up. He was okay, but if that situation wouldn't have been intervened, he wouldn't have been okay. But this is far from over. Hold on. Marcus Holder, I appreciate the donation. And I want to just get through this right quick. So, and I'm just do more explaining than showing the way it went out. So the fight happening, he stays trying to swing back. Now he started to throw out verbal threats that they beating up a CO. That they beating up a CO and what they think gonna happen to them. You know, beating up this CO. So at the same time, these dudes talking like, why they beating this CO, why they beating this CO up, we can't leave him like this. We cannot let this CO leave here. This is what these dudes talking about, you know, and this is tough because this is not no bragging rights. This is your life. This is your life on the line at this point, you know. So this happening, they beating the CO up, and now this CO, they didn't beat him up so much where he down and he can't do nothing else. And he talking about how he about to have these inmates charged and this and that and this and that, like he wasn't even in the wrong. Like you didn't put those inmates in that decision. Let you destroy their brother. Let you destroy their brother. Or do something about it. And they just can't beat you up. Because I'm going home. So it's like an out-of-body experience. If you understand what I'm saying, your head gets light. Because you knowing what this shit means. And remember, we done did that reporting shit, try to do it the right way shit. And did that shit before. So right now, big man got him and slamming him boom against the wall. Boom, big man slamming him against the wall, just banging his shit against the wall. You know, couple knees hit him in the face. Boom, boom, beating him. And then the talking go, what we doing, bro? What we doing, bro? Hey, bro, you ain't got to do this. You ain't got to do shit. What we doing, man? What we doing? We can't let the CO leave, bro. You know he know all who he is, man. We can't let him leave, bro. I mean, this must have went on for about 15, 20, because this ain't no easy decision to make. For one, it's somebody's. For two, it's a CO's life. So, big man. So, yeah. Young MC, big man was bam, doing whatever he had to do. Bam, hitting him. I ain't gonna lie, big man was bam, bam. He was getting him good, you know. He was angry because you chose Lil Jacorian, man. Shit, bro, it don't take much to knock him out. But this is what he was doing. Yeah. My busy life, I appreciate that. Yeah. So we talking, you know, we got a choice to make. I don't know what choice you guys would have made in this position, but that's why I gave you the full background of what he was doing, because this is a decision that we ain't never been put in, you know. A place we ain't never been put in, you know. This situation still makes me nervous to this day. You know, it shit still gets under my skin to this day. You know, every time it crosses my mind. So everybody like, hey, bro, we got to, bro. We don't want to, but we got to. I watched the weapons come out. I watched the weapons when they come out. The CO Chin. I watched the weapons when they come out. No. Should have thought about that. You should have thought about that before you put everybody in the hard position. Because none of these dudes want to do this. None of these dudes want to do this. None of them. They don't. Everybody like, man, who going in? Who going in first, man? And all of a sudden, we see Lil Man get up off the ground, grab a weapon. Give me that bitch, man. Hey, man, look at my shit, bro. He got a titty lip. And man, he gave him a titty lip, a titty eye, all this shit. And he's mad. Cinnamon Toast, what's up? And he's mad. He grabbed a weapon and he goes in. Dude try to reach for it. That's when everybody rushed him. Yeah, no, whoa. Yeah. They go in and go in and go in and go in and go in. And it seemed like it takes forever. And this one situation, this seemed like, man, 1 minute seemed like 2 years. It seemed like he just don't want to go. He just don't want to go. He a tough bastard. He just don't want to go. You know. And they go in and go in and go in. He, even to the point, I remember seeing this CO crawl. I remember seeing him crawl, you know. I'm seeing dudes mount him on his back. Motherfucker still ain't going nowhere. He trying to turn over on his motherfucking. He trying to turn over. He's still trying to fight. Weapons breaking. Shower is completely bloody. I'm right there watching this shit. This shit is burned into my memory. Seeing tears come down his face. Seeing his eyes, blood vessels pop in his eyes. I'm seeing this shit pop in his CO eyes. You know? And shit just keep going and going and going and going and going. And dudes stayed like, why you put me in this situation? Why you put us in this situation? That makes you angry. You know? So finally, they finished this CEO off, and they stayed there for a while to make sure he really gone and he ain't faking. Ain't no playing dead here. Ain't no playing here. Because if you get up, yeah, you know, and he's been doing this. This CO then did this, and you know how many inmates this one CO then rolled out? This one CO then took, how many people he then took from their family just in a short period of time, and he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop. But then you go get one of Newjack's smallest members. I was telling y'all, this my Corey, my partner Jacorian, who's no longer here with us. You know, I told you guys a story. You know, this was happening in the world. You know, when he lost his life. You know, we attributed to a female setting him up. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. So that happened. That happened. You know, and I ain't attempted glorifying this shit because no winners, ain't no winners in this situation. Ain't no winners in this situation. But we done seen he don't stop. Once he start beating you, he gonna beat you until you dead or damn near dead, to where you gonna be a goddamn vegetable if you live. You know, this is what he was doing constantly. You know, so this was an all-around bad situation. You know what I mean? And dudes hated to be put in that situation to have to, because ain't no walking in there and saying, hey, man, bro, that's our little homeboy. Like, we somebody special to him. And you're going to say, I'm coming for y'all ass tomorrow. Get back in there. I'm coming to get y'all ass tomorrow. You know, but yeah, these guys finished this CO off. These guys finished him off. You know, so it was a bad situation, you know, and I'm gonna end this episode here. You know, that shit took a lot out of me, but like I said, I ain't gonna add nothing to it, I ain't gonna take nothing away from it, you know. But I'm gonna always tell every side of it, and this a side that I'm just keeping it real. Like, it was just all bad. Like, you just don't your actions can put other people in bad and make them make bad decisions that nobody couldn't let you just finish this little dude Jacorian. You know what I'm saying? This man got a family too. He didn't do you nothing. He didn't do you a damn thing. You was going to get dude. You've been doing this. You've been going to get dude after dude after dude because of you got some kind of anger issue and beating their ass in the showers. You know? So yeah, this just took a lot out of me, guys. I will be back. The only reason why I laid out because our weather. I couldn't come back because our power, you know, and when the generator running, it ain't the same, you know. Then yeah, a lot of things, it ain't the same. So I never just do a live off the generator, you know. But man, for the last week or so, man, our power been pew, and maybe like an hour, it'll come back on by itself. Then it might go off and stay off for till they restore the power, you know, or like to yesterday, I was getting ready to do the live. The power just shot off. Stayed off for 2 hours. Then came back on. It's been doing that all week long. You know, so that's what kind of held me off. Not because, you know, I wasn't here and working. I was ready. Just couldn't do it. It was impossible. But they say we was supposed to flood. Nowhere else flooded. I found that shit kind of crazy. Nowhere else flooded but my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That shit was just crazy. That on my street, you know, it ain't flood bad. We just couldn't get out like talking about it. But it rained hard, you know, everywhere. And that was for days, you know. So I don't know. The sun left now. So it's still thundering and lightning and things like that over here or whatever. But I am, a lot of things I'm about to start really putting in effect, because like Miss G said, I had a lot of things going, just didn't finalize. I done finalized a lot now, and plus I'm about to tell you guys I got some news for you guys coming up. You know, it's some news. I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get through these all this that we got going, and there's some news coming up. But I love all you guys, man. I appreciate everything you guys do, and I will let you guys know what number you fall in for donor on the channel. I just congratulate Moody Styles that he's the channel #2 donor. I appreciate that guy, man. He's always giving away memberships. He's always donating. He always doing his part and everything that he could since day one. Chief Warrior has been here, standing up 10 toes down. So I love all you guys, and a lot of you guys have. Don't take that for that you haven't. Your time is coming where I'm going to, give you your flowers. So I love all you guys, man. Y'all be safe. I don't know what y'all weather like, but shit, our shit is crazy. I'm gonna kind of shut everything down, but I will be back soon. Hopefully we don't have another power out, and I might do another one tonight. Probably do a late live tonight. So we'll see how the weather turn out. But I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.